Alright, so this week at Global, we have Summer Freya dropping, and I already know you will summon anyways, because you want the outfit. But is she actually worth pulling for? Other stuff is coming as well. I pull up the patch notes so I'm not wrong here. She's good. I think if you love Ragnarok, which is like 3 of you, but but if you pulled for tier and you're like really going at it with the Ragnarok team, she is a good addition. She will make the team better. She is essentially a better version of Gillane, so if you were already using Gillane, I would not pull for Freya. If you already have Gillane from the other collab, I would say pulling for Freya is not really worth it. She's better than the Gillane, I think. But she's just such a similar character that that's slightly better. It's not really worth it, in my opinion. But if you don't have Gillane, but you really wanted to run that team, hey, that's your opportunity right here. If you pull her in the free multi as well, it's really great. You don't need dupes for her. Majority of the time, you're not going to see her ult. So, a character like that, if you can make up the team, is good. If you skip tier because you don't really care about Ragnarok and you're saving for the next festival that's coming out in 2 weeks, if there's a festival coming out in 2 weeks, by the way, then don't pull for Freya. Freya only works if you have tier. If you have tier, Freya's Holy Relic, Freya, and Anashi, that team is really good. Any other variation that I've tried with Freya, it just isn't good enough. It has to be that. It's that or nothing. So if you can make that team up, then you might consider. I know you're going to consider anyways because of their outfit. But regardless, the other characters in the banner, I mean, Summer Merlin has been in so many banners now. Please tell me you already have her. If you don't, I mean, she isn't really all that good anymore. Like, not many people use her. She's... Yeah, I feel like I never really see Summer Merlins anymore. So, if you want to pull for her, sure, but there's a reason why I haven't really seen her much, is because there's no really real reason to actually use her anymore. The teams these days that she's good for would be like Unknown. That's it. Maybe Sin. Nah. You wouldn't use her on Sin team. Who would you remove? The End? Lost Vein? No. Say no. And this DM was just given out for free. If you missed that out, bruh. So, I mean, some of your own discretion. And there's a new LR on the banner. Look at that. New LR is on the banner. Woo! At level 90, how generous. They could have made him level 100 with 6-star Super Awakening for the 4 people that don't have him like that. Would have been nice, because you need them to be max Super Awakened for them to become an LR. Regardless, there's Freya. She is good though. I think for now, I find it highly unlikely they're going to release any more Ragnarok heroes. They just dropped in a matter of 3 weeks, right? They dropped Tyr, Freya's Holy Relic, which might as well be a new character, and Freya, right? That's the team. They dropped the team in 3 weeks. No, there was Tyr, that week, then Freya, right? 3 weeks, we got the team done. So I don't think they're going to drop any more Ragnarok stuff. So if you want to just have a complete team, and you can make Freya's Relic, and you have Tyr, hey, that's a complete team. Is it actually better than running Sins with Lost Vein? Maybe. Not really. I think Sin team still clears. For the most part. It depends on how good your Sin team is. A very weak Ragnarok team beats a very weak Sin team. I'll say that. Anyways, what else is coming this week? LR Escanor is coming out this week. Honestly, this guy is very polarizing for me. The more I use him, the more my opinion about him changes. I think they purposefully made him super strict because they knew that if they didn't make that condition, that the back unit has to be human as well, he would be a problem. He genuinely would be. He's just that good. He's so strong. I made a video on who you should LR, Ascanor or Lost Vein. I'm gonna brush over all the points I made in that video and just tell you right now the answer. In my opinion, I think for majority of players, if you're holding onto your coins, Lost Vein is a better option. That is without knowledge of the future, as I don't predict it or dictate it. Escanor right now, no one's using him. I mean, like the top whales that could use him aren't using him, but they're using Lost Vein. There's two reasons why people aren't using Escanor. One, majority of people can't have him. Two, it's like, for you to use Escanor, it's so specific. You need to use Easton, you need to use Bond, you need to use Green Arthur. Like, that team is set. That's a team for Escanor. And that team kind of sucks. Like, if you're going to use Bond, you might as well use Sins. You use DN, use Lost Vein. It's better, right? So Escanor is a god tier unit. So good. Super, super strong character. Trapped in this horrible condition. He's kind of like Mael, which is sad. It's really sad. He's kind of like Mael, where he's a super, super good unit, stuck on an outdated team. Although, I say outdated, but Bond is new, Arthur's technically new. He's not new. Green Arthur's not a new character, bro. Green Arthur is literally Red Arthur. He's so, like, they're basically the same character. And then Green Easton is from last Halloween, so he's not that old. I don't know. If they release new humans, you know, a new festival, Chaos Arthur, for example, Escanor is in business. If not, yeah, that's why I recommend Lost Vein over Escanor. Unit per unit without any other, you know, variables, just looking at what they do. Honestly, I think Escanor is better. Like, he's so good. He hits so hard. But that's all he does. He just hits super hard. So, do keep that in mind. Let's go to the patch notes to see what else. This new card set. So, increases all allies' attack by up to 3% for each applicable ally in the battlefield. Applies to humans and unknown. Let me take a look. It shouldn't have any restrictions because it's not saying right there. If this works anywhere, this could be like 12% attack in Demonic Beasts. Doesn't seem to be any restrictions. I mean, it's alright. I wouldn't use this over the artifact set that has 10% basic stats, because that's extra HP as well. But, and also if you're going to use like a full human or full unknown team, then you can get 10% attack related stats over the other one. But if you don't have those card sets, because they're tied to the cards from the Demonic Beasts, this card set is actually pretty good. 12% extra attack is pretty good. We already talked about LR Escanor. Phenomenal character, burdened by a horrible restriction. Winners, no one cares. New summer outfits. Bundles for Freya. Auto now, bro, auto skip ticket. Auto clear ticket, sorry, not skip ticket. Can go up to 30. My god. I wish they would put it 100. But yeah, this update is great. I farmed so much gold yesterday. So good. Login, it will take 2 days. Oh no, for global it's 3 days actually, because you guys get the update after reset. Yeah, 3 days you get the free multi. I would recommend before doing your pulls, wait to get the free multi, of course, because you might pull her. So get the free multi done. I have not done this World Quest. I have not done this. Oh, you can get 10 gems. Oh, nice. Do this then. You can get gems. It's random. So. Oh wow, this event. The AFK Hawk thing that everyone sure cares a lot about. The giant Hawk boss. I mean, the rewards aren't the worst. You can get a UARP and a singular one. This is for dogs, right? Or is this for... I mean, if it's for the new beast, it might be helpful for people as well. So, can't hit on it too much. 20... original DMATs. Let people buy like 100. 20? I don't know. Like, I know You can remove the old beasts. You can remove the books. Let me buy 100 OG demon mats, you know what I mean? But whatever. Hero Arena comes back. I don't have footage of the fights because I let Speedy do them because I was editing the Freya showcase while he was doing them to get Askinor as fast as possible. But it's just as hard as last time. They didn't really update the difficulty. It's just as hard as last time. So say you have better units than last time, you might be able to go up a tier, but whatever tier you did last time should remain the same. Difference being is that now we have 6 weeks of it. So you can actually buy all 100 coins in the shop. More likely if you're doing like master. I don't know how much you get from master. But regardless, you don't have to do challenger. Because if it's 6 weeks, you get 24 at the highest and 21 at the lowest. You don't even need all 6 weeks. So you can do champion or master much more freely this time around, which is better. And again, difficulty wise, at least for challenger, I didn't see the other difficulties, I'm sorry, but I only tried challenger. It's the same. The enemies are, honestly, the teams that we face are a little bit more manageable because they remove, for 2 of the teams, DN with recovery gear doesn't have Tarmiel Link, but for one of them they do. So it's same old, same old. Oh yeah, biggest difference is, so if you do pull for Freya, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna do this every time now probably. Freya is insane for the activity because she gives 20% to all stats to the whole team. So you go in, what we did was, I was just speaking in voice chat as well, and a friend of ours. We went with the Ragnarok team with Freya, which already has a lot of stats, because Ragnarok team plus Nanashi, right? Nanashi, Tyr, Freyr, and Freya, the stats were so insane. Tyr one-shots all the challenger teams with a level 1 AoE practically. Like, if he doesn't one-shot the whole team, he leaves, like, 2 characters at, like, almost 0 HP. It's insane. So, yeah, if you have Freya, it becomes a bit easier. But you still can't do a whole tower with that team, because you can't go first, and you get slaughtered. You get slaughtered by the AI Ragnarok team, which I could have... next reset, I'll try to record, like, a strategy for it. But, yeah, I feel like if you do pull for Freya, doing challenger with like the 7 teams and stuff, 7+ teams, might be more manageable for people. And again, you can only buy 100 up to 100 coins, and then after that you can buy other stuff, but I mean, I guess if this is 8 at a time, probably the next thing I'm gonna buy is this. If I don't know how much it costs, but if it's 8 at a time, that's pretty decent. Other summer outfits come back. These are at a discount, but they're all for very old characters. Yeah, they're all for very old, irrelevant characters. Oh, Escanor's costume. If you're missing out some green Escanor costumes and you do end up making him LR, might be worth it. Might be. Okay. And Tyr is now in SR tickets. So this is it for the patch this week. I'm hoping next festival unit ends up bringing something for Green Escanor, honestly. I really love this guy. Like, that I love using him and doing a bajillion damage, but it's so hard using him. And he would be so good if like one character on his team buffed his attack. Like one character. So either way, that's about it.